What's up, you guys? It's Zamora, and I am back already. Finally, um, I found an entry from my journal that I felt like sharing. Because I know I had mentioned previously, oh, I'm going to read something from my journal, but I never did. So yeah, here it is. And yeah, I deliberately chose to have poorer lighting than normal because I remembered my Metal Gear Survive little impressions video, and I don't know, but I loved it. Something about dim settings just gets me. So I wanted to recreate that, but if it becomes too troubling for some of you guys, then I'll do away with it. But yeah, I want to spoil myself right now. All right. Um my entry comes from my very first journal. And unfortunately, I committed the amateur mistake of not dating this. But I remember this started in early or mid 2011. And I remember as I was writing this, I never thought it would become a journal. In fact, I didn't think that I would keep this up. Normally, when I would write something, I would just throw it away. I never kept it. Something about keeping paper and just hoarding things bothered me back then, but now it's become my disease. Um, but yeah, the topic that I wrote down is about rivalry. So let's listen to what I had to say circa 2011. Rivals are a part of one's social life. There are always going to be individuals competing for a common goal and may present challenges. They are not necessarily a bad thing, however. Some have a malicious intent, and those are the ones you watch out for. Rivalry is all around us in our family, animal kingdom, businesses, media, and jobs. Siblings are often rivals because they may have a feeling or thought that the other sibling is dominant or preferred. On the other hand, in the animal kingdom, rivalry is present, especially in the wild, because they have a persistent competition for territory, food, and mates. In the media, that sounds weird, but anyway, I'm gonna read it exactly how I said it. We see rivalry among the celebrities, and even the press has companies trying to compete with them. In businesses, commercials are made, songs are composed, and catalogs are printed and distributed, and special offers may be created as incentives. All in all, rivalry is inevitable and will always be present. It is up to others to challenge each other for their self benefit and not for hatred or as a result of greed. That's the end. But all I have to say is this is so embarrassing. Like, I mean, let me be nice to myself. I was, how old was I? 16 when this happened. And I was just trying to have a very positive mindset because I had a tendency of just thinking of all the bad stuff, going on in life. And I said, well, let me take something that is looked at as negative and try to express myself on it. This topic on its own is worthy for me. I would love to redo this with given that it's been 5 years around 5 years since I said this, and just say it again, or maybe express myself with my present opinions, like the stuff that I have learned over the years and restructure what I said. But at the same time, I like how my handwriting was pretty neat. Like, Because for some reason, toward the end of my journaling season, it became really just erratic. And yeah, it's small and just, yeah. You can tell that I was in a different stage here. Like, I wasn't really physically stressed. I was sad. I was still struggling with, my stuff, which I shared in an earlier video from today, but not as severe. Yeah, you guys, that is all that I have for you in this video. Yeah, I zoned out for a second there, but yeah, it's just I'm remembering when I wrote this the first time. I remember I was at this was 4 apartments ago, and my room used to look pretty different. I used to keep it more organized, and I had a desk, I had a chair, and now I just have a part of a bed, because I can't call this a bed with the way I have it. And then a piano. Back then I didn't have the piano or the keyboard. And yeah, I wasn't driving either. That's crazy. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my journal entry reading, and do not be surprised if I pick something else to read, because this was something that I intended to keep secret forever, except for that one person who I let read up to like book number 6 or so. But I don't think I would allow that to happen. It would have to be something that my family or whoever's in charge of deciding what happens to me posthumous does. And alright, you guys, I'll see you soon.